Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. This is a general reading for all signs for today, March the 21st, 2022. We are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, and moderating on YouTube are the lovely Dre and the lovely Lieri, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators. Today I'm reading with this beautiful Ophido Rosa tarot, and I'm going to purify with my own homemade organic lavender cologne using only organic essential oil and alcohol. 3 sprays in this room is more than sufficient. And you can find out more information about those products in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, this is a general reading for all signs for today, the 21st of March. Happy spring, everybody. Going out to everybody, whether you're watching live or on a restream. It does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, you can just disregard it because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, and you can find an easy index for all of those most recent readings on my website at ariels-corner.com/zodiac. arielscorner with a hyphen.com/zodiac. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching live on YouTube, we don't yet have super stickers or super chats like we do on our other channel. Those are coming, but it takes a while. We're a brand new channel. So what you have to do is donate by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. We do have a shop, and that's at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com, and we have listings for a lot of merchandise, including most of the tarot decks that I read with. We make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And if you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch all of our videos on Twitch without any ads by subscribing to us. Isn't that nice? All right, I'm going to shuffle about 2 more times, I think. This is a very thick cardstock. It does not fan well. It's a little hard to shuffle, but it's a very sturdy cardstock. And it's an unusual deck, and I do bring it out every so often. I enjoy it. So let's give it a nice clean cut and see what's in the cards for everybody today, the 21st of March, 2023. Okay, we are starting out with the 4 of coins, followed by the Ace of Wands, and then the Page of Cups. Okay, so now when it's like, really? That's what these are? Yeah. Kind of hard to read if you like to read symbols. But the 4 of coins is talking about how many of you have been getting things in order in your life, or wanting to, feeling the pull to just, get stuff organized and get things together. The reason why you're feeling the pull to do that is because Jupiter is ready and poised to expand your life. And there's a new sense for many of you of, and I think we talked about this a couple days ago, there's this new sense of creative energy that's wanting to burst forward, or that is bursting forward. And you want to make sure that you've got all, you batten down the hatches, that you've gotten everything in place, because otherwise you're not going to be able to go as far. If you don't have things kind of in order and ready to go, when the energy comes through you to really burst forth into this creative flow, which includes a lot of career-changing, wonderful opportunities for many of you. Business is going to just explode, all kinds of cool stuff depending on what your chosen work in the world is. You don't want that to sort of like be hampered by the fact that you didn't get things together. So even though it sometimes isn't our favorite thing to do, take some time, if you haven't already, and make sure that things are in order the best that you can. Don't be, don't worry if it's not all perfect, but just do your best to clean up the messes wherever they are, and get ready, because it's coming. It's a coming. Also, this Page of Cups is telling you that it's really, really important right now, and especially in the midst of that creative flow, that you balance out all that activity with silence, with some time alone in that passive state where you can receive wisdom. So if you don't meditate, now is a great time to experiment with it. And you don't have to have any kind of great skill at it. Even if it's just a matter of just closing your eyes and relaxing your body and feeling how good it feels to have a little relaxation. And you can set your timer for maybe a minute and just say, I'm just going to relax my body and my mind for a minute. That's an actual receptive posture that brings in all kinds of data and all kinds of guidance, all kinds of information, all kinds of wonderful inspiration, even though it may not register in your conscious mind. It may just seem like all you did was relax for a minute. And in reality, you downloaded a huge amount of new kind of positive software from Spirit that's going to help you to get a lot done. So balancing your creative flow with passive, quiet time, even if it's just a teeny little bit every day, and making sure that things are in order so that you can get ready for that expansion that is coming, or it's probably already started for many of you. So let's get busy on that. All right, we've got this Judgment card. We've got this Seven of Wands. And we've got a Three of Cups. Wow, you're doing amazing. There's not a warning card amongst them. There's not even a hint of negativity other than, make sure that you optimize everything by getting things in order. I mean, that's the only thing, but it's not negative. It's just an encouragement. This Judgment card is saying that part of, and I love that it's on top of this Four of Coins, because it's saying that one of the reasons why you want to get things in order is because when you get things in order in the physical world, you clear out tension from your mind. And that makes you more receptive to your blessings. And the blessings that infinite intelligence is broadcasting to you is constant. It's constant, but we don't normally notice it as human beings. Rarely do we notice the blessings that are constantly being showered upon us. It's just our condition here. We prefer to just put focus our eyes on something else, focus our eyes on problems and things like that. So we're not aware of all the blessings that are coming. But it's saying that if you get that, like we were talking about earlier, take a little time and get some things in order, clean out some physical space in your life where there's a mess or two or three or more. What you're doing is you're making space in your mind to receive your blessings. And it's amazing how much you can accomplish in a very short period of time just by doing something as simple as cleaning out a closet. You know what I mean? Or putting paperwork in order, or getting your bookkeeping done for taxes, or whatever that is. If you look at it as a magical act rather than as something drudgery, some kind of drudgery that you have to go through, it's amazing how much space you can clear in your mind to receive those blessings that are always being poured upon you, showered upon you, that you're not even aware of. Now, the Seven of Wands is right on top of the Ace of Wands. So not only are you having that burst of creative energy, but everything is turning around. Upgrades galore. Upgrade, right? And again, it's incumbent upon you to not limit yourself to the amount of upgrades that can happen for you. And the way that you don't limit yourself, again, is going back to this sort of household magic thing where you just do the simple little thing, like, put your sock drawer in order, or whatever, wherever the mess happens to be. And you don't have to get crazy. I mean, it's okay if every little nook and cranny isn't in order, but there's probably one or two, maybe three places in your life, or maybe four, that you can find that really could use your attention. And then you just give your attention. Just give yourself a day or two to just really put your attention on doing that. And don't do it because it's better to be in order than out of order. It's not that. It's do it as a magical act to make space for those blessings, to make space for those upgrades that are just like imminent. They're right there. It's amazing. Now, this Three of Cups is saying you've been really working hard. on a lot of different levels. Some of you, the hard work that you've been doing is mostly on just like on the inner planes, which is not less important than the outer planes. It's actually, in some cases, more important. Spiritual work is just as valid as other kinds of work, right? So wherever that work that you've been so busy at for a while, it's paying off. And that's why this is often called the card of good karma. This camera is sort of like at an odd angle. But anyway, this is the card of good karma. Karma, people misunderstand. It simply means cause and effect. So good karma is getting the effects of doing good work. That's all. And bad karma is getting the effects of doing some bad things. And so, like, if you did nothing but drink sugary soda for 3 times a day for a year and didn't bother to brush your teeth, the effect would be tooth decay. So that's your bad karma. But it has nothing to do with, sort of judgment being heaped upon you from some external source that's punishing you. The bad karma is inherent in the act itself. If you place your hand on a hot stove, you'll get burned. So that the heat of the stove is all that it takes to burn your hand. There's not some external force that's doling out punishments or rewards. So this karma is, in other words, in your hands completely. So you can be very, very proud of yourself for the work that you've done, and you should see the results of all of the work that you've done starting to show itself. Now, this Page of Cups is talking. I'm going to put these over here because this camera angle is so bad. This Page of Cups is talking about how many times you don't even acknowledge the work that you've been doing. So it's hard for you to acknowledge when something happens as a result of the work that you've been doing. You think that everything's just arbitrary. You don't really give yourself credit for how far you've come. And that's one of the reasons why you're being encouraged to sit in silence and listen. Because little by little, infinite intelligence will come in and sort of tweak your brain cells so that you start being aware of the truth about all of the good that you've been doing. You've been doing so well, and you deserve all of the blessings that are coming your way because of all of the work that you've done. The other thing, too, is when you can sit in silence and listen to the wisdom of Spirit, you also don't want to sabotage your good. Because what happens is when you live in times like these where it seems like everything bad is happening and nothing good is happening, when good things start happening to us, we say, oh, well, who am I to have something good happening? So even on a very unconscious level, we go and we just quash it so that, we're not feeling bad for everybody that's not having good things happening to them. And infinite intelligence is saying, no, we don't do that. We don't do that because the better you do, the more of an example you're setting for other people. And believe it or not, you personally, by doing well, can make such a difference, a bigger difference in so many people that you'll never come in contact with. You'll make more of a difference than any politician ever could, just by you doing and being and having all of those blessings and doing well. Doing well internally and externally. You're doing more for the world than any political leader, than any world leader ever could. Okay, so that's how much power you have, especially if you sit and allow yourself to listen, allow yourself to be sort of used by infinite intelligence. And when you do that, be aware that you're not being used by some external force. You're not being possessed by some spirit. It's that you're tapping into a part of your mind that you didn't even know was there. You're tapping into a part of your mind that's so different than the way that you've been operating that it seems like another entity, but it's not. It's just the real you. It's just the higher part of you. So you're doing great. I am so thrilled with this reading today. So for all of you for whom this reading is resonating, good work. I'm very, very proud of you. All right, I will be back for another reading tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you very much to the amazing moderator team, Dre, Lieri, and Deline. And we will see everybody tomorrow for another general reading. Blessed be.